The Harsh Truth About Love and Detachment Vertical Bar, a Stoic Approach to Emotional Freedom. Intro, Chui Hook. Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you forgot who you were? You waited for their text, replayed their words in your head, and built your world around their presence only to realize one day they've moved on. And you're still standing there, lost, broken, and asking, why wasn't I enough? This is not just a story about love. It's about attachment, expectation, and the freedom that comes when you finally learn to let go. Because, as the Stoics say, is greater than. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Most of the pain we feel doesn't come from love itself. It comes from our attachment to how we wanted love to be. Story begins. Ethan was a quiet soul, a man who believed that love could fix everything. He met Sarah at a cafe on a rainy afternoon. She smiled, he smiled back, and just like that, something began. They started talking daily. Morning texts, late-night calls, shared dreams, plans, promises. Ethan began to believe she was the one. But months later, things changed. Her replies became shorter. Her laughter faded. She started saying things like, "Is greater than, I just need some space. You're too intense sometimes." He didn't understand. He tried harder, bought gifts, wrote long messages. The more he tried, the more distant she became. One day, she finally said the words he feared most. "Is greater than, Ethan, I think we should end this. I'm not in love anymore." And just like that, his world collapsed. Lesson 1, Stoic Truth About Love. That night, Ethan sat in silence. His heart ached, his mind screamed, and he felt like he couldn't breathe. He kept asking himself, how can someone love you one day and not the next? But as Marcus Aurelius wrote, is greater than, when you wake up in the morning, remind yourself, the people you love are mortal, and so are their feelings. The Stoics believed everything changes. Nothing, not even love, belongs to you. You can only experience it, not own it. Ethan began to realize his pain wasn't just from losing Sarah. It was from losing control, the illusion that he could make her stay. The fall. Weeks passed. Ethan stopped going out. He kept checking her social media, hoping to see something, anything that meant she missed him. But one night, he saw a photo of her with someone else, smiling, happy. His hands shook. His chest felt like it was caving in. He whispered to himself, "She replaced me that easily?" But then, a quiet thought entered his mind. Something his grandfather once told him, is greater than, the one who controls your emotions, controls you. And in that moment, he understood Sarah wasn't controlling him anymore. His attachment was. Lesson 2. Detachment is not coldness. Ethan began reading philosophy. He stumbled upon a Stoic line that changed everything. Is greater than, he who is free of desire is free of sorrow. He realized detachment isn't about not caring. It's about caring without clinging. It's loving someone deeply, while accepting they might leave tomorrow. He began to sit with his pain instead of running from it. Every time he thought of her, he'd say to himself, is greater than, this thought is not me, it's just passing by. Slowly, the weight began to lift. He started going for walks again, talking to friends, reading. He wasn't healed overnight, but he was learning the art of emotional freedom, the awakening. Months later, Ethan saw Sarah again by chance in a bookstore. She smiled and said, "Hey, it's been a while. You look peaceful." He smiled back. "Yeah," he said softly. "I finally learned to stop fighting the way things are." For the first time, he didn't feel pain, jealousy, or regret, just gratitude for what was and for what ended. He realized love isn't about possession. It's about appreciation without expectation. Lesson 3. The Stoic Path to Emotional Freedom. Ethan wrote in his journal that night, is greater than, I used to think love meant holding on. Now I know it means allowing people to be who they are, even if that means they're no longer mine. That's the essence of Stoic love. You love, but you remain whole within yourself. You give, but you don't depend. You feel, but you don't drown. As Epictetus said, is greater than, don't seek for things to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do, and you will find peace. Conclusion. Love isn't meant to break you. Attachment is. The Stoics didn't teach us to be emotionless. They taught us to feel fully and still stay free. Because true freedom isn't living without love, it's loving without losing yourself. So, if you're hurting today, remember this. You are not broken. You are just learning what love truly means. Call to action. If this story touched your heart, take a deep breath and remind yourself, you can love deeply and still be free. Comment below and share your thoughts. Have you ever lost someone, but found yourself in the process? Don't forget to subscribe to Daily Stoic Wisdom for more stories that help you grow stronger, calmer, and wiser, one truth at a time.